Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Gabriel Knight, Blood of the Sacred Blood of the Damned. It's been a bit, but now we're back. And, yeah. I believe in the last episode we were solving the Serpent Rouge problem, and, yeah, I want to use my, my binoculars. We might have already done this, but let's see. Look for the orange rock. Like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Like a... There we go. Anything here? Nope. Nobody here. Zoom back. There we go. Orange rock. Right up there. It's hard. It's hard out there for a pimp. So yeah, we're trying to figure out who's leaving these messages for Gracie. Yeah, so you see Botticelli, or whatever. Bukelli. Bukelli. Let's go down here now. Let's go to the orange place. Alright, orange, walk on. Alright, so I'm actually gonna save the game. Because you never know when the game's gonna F up. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see what's up over here. Alright, so here we are at the orange rock. And let's look for the freshly dug up spot. Apparently. Oh, right here.
Pet cemetery? I don't think so.
Ooh, pet cemetery. I don't like it. I was never a huge fan of... You know what, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Stephen King. Like, it's alright. He's a pretty good author. He's very prolific, but...
Yep. Time for some elbow grease.
I'm not the scary type, you know? I get afraid easily.
Larry's manuscript. Why am I not surprised? And it still has its plastic cover, too. That should give us a few opportunities.
Alright, so let us look at the manuscript. And what she's talking about is she's saying, hey, yo, why don't you dust it for prints, mother trucker? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dust it for prints.
I got one.
You got one.
Aha.
You got two. Who's the third? There should be another one. Here we go.
Aha.
Alright.
There's one print. There's a second print.
And by Jove, there's...
3 prints. I think that's all of them.
By Jove, that's all of the prints. And we don't know who they are yet because we gotta scan them in this Sydney. Now let's head over to Lady Estelle and Lady Howard's site. What the hell? How the gotta get out of here. Oh, they're here. So now we gotta go talk to them broads. Gotta go talk to the broads. They're somewhere over here. Hello, ladies. Alright, let's try to get around here. Yeah, this poor lady's been just friggin' digging and digging and digging. And digging and digging and digging and digging, dig. Let's ask him about the treasure.
Finding anything, Estelle?
Not yet.
How'd you guys pick this spot anyway?
Out of the mouths of babes. It's a perfectly sound analysis. Quite complicated to explain. Of course, we can't take credit. Dr. Wen. Well, let's hope Dr. Wen isn't Wong.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, boy.
Dr. Wen, huh? He needs to get a computer.
Dr. Wen.
Please, dear. My life is difficult enough.
No, it's
She's
not.
busy doing Lady Howard's dirty work. It's an empty water bottle. Lady Howard is a slave driver. I'd hate to be in Estelle's position. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, you kind of already are. I mean, you're digging like a crazy bitch. You're digging like a crazy bitch. If I just go like... Let's head back to the hotel. Let's go... Now we gotta head over to the Torre Magdala or something. Yeah, there's St. James's car or whatever. Well, not St. James, but, something. Prince James. Alright. If we go upstairs, what do we find? Who will we find? Hey, look, Madeline. Grace doesn't like her. Maybe she could push her off.
Well. Looking for fresh meat?
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
It's quite a drop, isn't it?
If you're afraid of heights, petite, you shouldn't climb so high.
Well, I guess you wouldn't have to worry much about heights, would you?
I don't worry about anything. Where are the boys, by the way?
They're around?
Then I'm sure they'll find me.
Yeah, I think I remember what her deal is.
I'd rather groom rats.
But I'm not going to let you in on it. We're going to have to find out what her deal is. We're also going to have to find out some other stuff, too. Groom rats, though. That seems pretty cool. Grooming rats. I'd rather groom rats.
Je regrette. The maid, she gets no answer when she knocks. Monsieur Knight must be out.
Merci beaucoup. I'll try again later.
Prince James.
Grace!
James, hello. It's nice to see you again.
I was trying to find Gabriel.
He's out in the valley, I think, working on the case.
Has he found anything?
I think so, but he better tell you himself.
I see, all right. I'm staying at the Villa Bethania. Some people were kind enough to offer it. Will you ask him to come by as soon as he gets back?
Of course.
Grace, thank you.
Simon Templeton, that's who it is. He's Kane. Victus. Yeah, Emilio is there listening in. What'd you hear?
Hello, Mr. Baza. Have you been out today?
Oh, here and there, Ms. Nakamura. Here and there.
Here and there. I was wondering where his voice sounded familiar. Now I know.
Jean, I've been working on the location of the treasure. Do you have any insight?
Oui, mademoiselle. Get a life.
Okay. Thanks.
Good answer. Good answer. Alright, let's get back on here and cracking. Alright, so let us search up. What we're going to search up is Magi.
Well, if the secret brotherhood exists, they're no doubt in Rennes-le-Château this week. Everybody else is.
The Legend of the Magi. I thought that was always the thing where the guy wanted a watch and the girl wanted the thing, and then she cut her hair and he sold his watch. Could be something else. Totally. Or... Why can't I spell anything? Oh.
Osiris was part of the Star of Bethlehem. And it looks like it's about to, or just did, go into the same configuration again.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so bloodline, blah, blah, blah. Bloodline of the Pharaohs. Osiris. Here's Osiris, Orion, and then whatever. Alright, now that we did that, let us add data. Right? And scan in the sum note. I did that a while back. And translate it, I am. Translate into Arcadian note in the Sydney. The Arcadian note? What? Let's hit back. Sum translated into ego sum. Translate the Arcadian note that Sydney found. Oh. Latin to English. Hit yes, and then type in the word sum.
Et in Arcadia ego, sum. That's the missing word.
No, sum. It is the missing word. I am also even in Arcadia. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Say yes and type in the sum word. Translate. I am also even in Arcadia. Go to the Analyze folder. Open up Arcadia. Click on Start Analysis. When it finds anomalies, go to Text menu, Translate, and choose Anagram Phaser. Oh, I gotta go back into that. Anagram. Yeah, it's going through all the words and letters and stuff. Can I pick words yet or no? Alright, so we gotta look up tomb. Which is a cram. Tomb. Tango. D. Tomb 1, I touch God, Jesus.
Oh my God. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, so you touch Jesus in your inventory and inspect LSR. I think Sagittarius. Oh, then they want you to go to the Serpent Rouge thing. Think about the Sagittarius stanza. Open the map and analyze. Enter the points. Alright. So we figured that out. So let's open up our map again. Alright. Go to enter points and place a point on the top track loop near the paraloise. So let's look for paraloise or whatever. There it is. Place a point at the top of the track loop near paraloise. Up here. Place a few points along the track line in the place at your last point at the end of the track. What the hell is he talking about? This guy has no idea how to explain how this works. I don't know what Sagittarius looks like either. Alright, you know what? Give me a minute and I'll figure it out. Alright, I think I figured it out. Well, I didn't really think I figured it out. I looked it up. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, so let's head up here. So yeah, let me clear points. I'm gonna enter the points. Something here. Something here, something here, something here. Something here, and something here. Now I'm gonna analyze.
Yep, that's it. That's the red serpent. That is weird. It must point out something.
Yeah, it must. But we're done for now. That's all we had to do. Apparently I couldn't figure that out myself. Mainly because I'm an idiot.
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn. I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the profane in their ashes and those who follow their ways, I returned from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon and had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Hello?
Hey, Mose. You're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
Huh. Is Gabriel here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting? Well, this ought to be interesting.
Alright, so I'm going to save my game. Once again, we're going to save. Always saving. And let's continue on. Ah, the Gabriel Knight theme.
What's up?
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat? All right. Fun time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
That someone was Franklin Mosley.
Mosley. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by... Madeline Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by...
Mr. Buccelli.
Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by... burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
I think he can.
Your 3 fingerprints
What?
on there.
Where did you get that, you...
Thief. Come now.
I admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
Really?
Aha! That explains it.
Outrageous!
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't know he was CIA. Wow.
Mademoiselle Bouthane, what's your excuse?
I do not know what you mean.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
So
Oh,
she's
and
like
you,
secret
signore?
police.
Or should I call you Father?
It is not illegal for a priest to travel without a collar.
Oh, but you're not just a priest, are you? You came on a train from Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples. Why tell such a pointless fabrication unless you were hiding something? Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
Sure. I'm a private investigator. I'm here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James Stewart's son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Château.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose, the CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old U.S. of A. Oh, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting full-time when I get back.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes? I assume you have not found your kidnapper among us?
Doesn't look it.
Keep in mind, though, when you're leaving.
You were very masterful, but you have not gotten everything from me yet. Perhaps you should come by my room and try a little harder, hmm?
And I always thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get it.
I doubt they invented one strong enough for Madeline. Thanks for finding the manuscript. Where was it?
Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchfort.
Good job, Grace. As usual.
Prince James is at the Villa Bethania. He wants to see you.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure. With Sydney, I was able to...
I'll, come up later, okay?
Suit yourself.
Very nice. So yeah, pretty much you got Buccelli, he's an agent in the Vatican. You had, what's her name, is Secret Service, pretty much. And then you have Mosley as CIA. Can you believe it? Mosley as CIA. It's unbelievable. Alright, so I'm going to just talk to Grace about whatever, and then I'm done.
Can we talk about the case for a minute?
Of course.
I've been thinking about our list of suspects. Larry and Prince James are Freemasons. The Abbé is Priory. I think we can cross them off.
Right. Bukele is Vatican, Madeline is French Internal Secret Service, and Mosley is... God help us, CIA.
Not wrong with
makes you think about renouncing your U.S. citizenship,
That's not
doesn't it?
right.
I've survived Gingrich, I can survive this. But anyway, it's starting to feel like the end of 10 Little Indians. There's hardly anybody left.
There's still Emilio and the two British gals.
Come on, they're harmless. Well, okay, they're not exactly harmless, from a sociological standpoint, but they are certainly not kidnappers. There's also Montreux. I deciphered Le Serpent Rouge, and it showed a red serpent on the map, with its tail wrapping right around Chateau de Serres. It really... well, it's pretty creepy.
I agree. He's our best suspect at the moment. I'll go check out Sarah's again. In the meantime, you keep an eye on Emilio, Lady Howard, and Estelle.
All right, but be careful.
So that's about Gabriel.
I need to decide what it is I want to have happen before I talk to her about it. I don't want to screw up again. You've made some progress with Sydney, you said?
Yeah, I did. Several times.
Well, what'd you find out?
Oh, lots of stuff you probably don't care about. But it did help me find an entrance to an underground cave. I think Wilkes was onto it before he died.
That does sound promising.
No one mentioned
Maybe
Wilkes.
we can go over it later. I have a few last things I want to do first.
Sure.
Yeah, no one mentioned Wilkes and him being dead and all. It's unfortunate. I mean, they don't really give a shit about him, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to stop the episode here. And then the next episode, we are going to continue on with this section of the game. We're actually almost done. Probably another 4 episodes. So anyways, I've been Kenshin1913. I don't know why I'm talking Southern. But I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.